thought it was time I'd better post an update on this, considering it was 9 months ago when I last did anything to this TV. Well, posted a video anyway. But yeah, it's been a while. I have probably only worked on the set probably only over the last couple of weeks. Apologise for the rain. It's just started, so I will try and hopefully it won't drown out my voice too much, because I've got a tin roof and it's straight into a tin roof, so hopefully it doesn't get any worse. So I do apologise for that. In fact, this is the first bit of rain we've had in a while, so our grounds need it. But yeah, before I go any further, yeah, New Zealand is in pretty much total lockdown due to the COVID virus spreading throughout the country, which basically means can't really leave the house unless you really have to for like necessities, can't go anywhere, can't go to work. So pretty much everyone's at home, and it's going to be like this for the next 4 weeks. So yeah, definitely interesting times ahead, I think. Interesting times ahead, that's for sure. So yeah, a bit worrying, a bit scary, but yeah, I think we'll be okay. I think we'll get through it. So as long as everyone just stays safe and keeps the hygiene up, and yeah, stays indoors like everyone like they're suggesting, because even the police and the authorities are pulling people over and asking them what they're doing if they're out driving around. So that's pretty much how serious it is here. Yeah, so yes, but yeah, so as I said, this is pretty much all done as far as I'm concerned now. Come on, camera, damn thing. But yeah, I've pretty much replaced all those crusty old components on the board, as you can see. Mainly resistors. Left a few of those carbon comps in there because they seemed okay. And again, I'm probably just repeating or covering what I've already said in the previous video. Yeah, cleaned the chassis up as best I could without going crazy. Cleaned around the locked in everything as well, and fitted a new filter cap. Well, there's actually 3, because the original one was a 3-section one, and yeah, just used some insulation tape to make a spacer for the clamp, so the cap sits in there. It's probably not ideal, but hey, you know, it does the job, and yeah, it's basically not going to go anywhere. Excuse me. But yeah, just little arrangement I've put there. Just basically wired the caps pretty much in place. Put a little tag strip there for the H2 drop-in resistor. And the caps are actually second hand. I think that's out of a LCD TV power supply, and that's out of something, and that's out of, I think that might be new old stock, that cap. And that capacitor is actually a from memory it's actually a it's a Samsung capacitor. So, but it is 105 degree. It is 105 degrees. So. And I've had the set running for a few hours, and that cap only gets like lukewarm, so it's going to last for ages in there. Replaced all these caps in the horizontal stage, flyback stage, and the resistor neck, which feeds B plus and the boost voltages off the various things. Tidied up the wiring on the tube base. Because yeah, every time you open and close it, actually those wires actually broke off a few times, because doing this all the bloody time, as I was opening and closing it and testing it and doing various things. Cleaned the back of the tube up and everything, and that plastic thing for the width control, I've actually just left it. I've adjusted it and set it to where I'm happy with it. And I mean, I'm never going to pull the yoke off. Never going to pull the yoke off again for anything else. So I'm just going to leave it like that. And yeah, here are all the dead components. Some of them. So this is pretty much the dead pile of, I mean, that pretty much goes without saying, doesn't it? Yeah, so most of those resistors are high or slightly out. There's even one in the IF stage, which was I think it was a 10 meg, and it was actually open. And I noticed when I replaced it, the AGC actually, the AGC seemed to actually perform a bit better. Obviously, had a bit more gain or something, but it was quite strange. I noticed a marked improvement after replacing that resistor. Things seem to be a bit better. And also, I acquired about 3 banana boxes full of new old stock valves, and so the set has new valves all the way through. Apart from a tuner, those ones are okay, and these valves are they're a bitch to get out, because you try and pull them by the tip, they just won't move, and you have to kind of get a tool on there and push them up. And yeah, they're not easy to get out, so I've just left them in there. I mean, the tuner's working fine, so I'm just going to leave it like that. But yeah, in regards to the alignment on this thing, as you would recall, somebody had been in here twiddling all the iron cores, and they broke, and this one are broken, so I can't adjust those. So basically, this one here, there's the only 3 I can adjust. And I've got it to where it performs the best. The picture is a hell of a lot better than what it was. There's a lot less noise in the picture and bloody funny lines and things, and you know, the picture definitely looks a hell of a lot better. So you know, I can't. They're all broken, so I'm not going to start mucking around with them. I mean, it is what it is. It's not. Yeah, it's an old TV, so. I mean, you know, and I've got the other pie anyway, you know, so I've got 2 slight variations on this model anyway. All I know now, I'm going to be able to turn it on, demonstrate to somebody, or if I want to use it, or watch some DVDs on it, I can. You know, I can sit back and enjoy it. So that's the main aim for getting these up to a standard where I'm pretty happy with it. But yeah, no, it didn't really actually restoring the set didn't give as much grief as the other one, because the other one someone had modified the horizontal and vertical stages and tacked the resistance and done all sorts of bloody crazy things. So yeah, I did have to replace the vertical linearity pot and the height pot. It was basically where the vertical height was at its best. It kept jumping up and down, so I replaced the pot. The vertical linearity was pretty much right round to one end, and again had bugger all adjustment there. So luckily I've got a huge bag of, I've got a massive bag of used and new old stock pots. I've got 2 bags full of these, so they're pulls from that bag and that bag there. So that's 2 bags chock-a-block with pots. So I think I'm going to be okay for trim pots for a while, to be honest. And that bloody rain's coming down, so hopefully you guys can still hear us. What else can I say about this thing? Not a lot really. It's yeah, it's pretty much all done. You're probably getting sick and tired of me talking about it. Actually, you're probably thinking, "Come on, Glenn. Give us something new to look at." Well, rest assured, all going well, you will be definitely seeing some more things definitely in the near future. Well, I guess might as well bloody I managed to clean up the cabinet as best I can. There was a rip in the vinyl, which I glued down. I've cleaned it up. I've kind of polished those up as best I can, but there was a bit of pitting in there. So I might as well spit it around. Oh dear me, just get that out of the way. Still using my absolutely high qual professional aerial connection. Still using that, but it is actually it's definitely got the correct bell in at that end, so it's fine. Just probably been a slightly lazy bugger there, but that's all good. Now, the front of it's pretty much, I've cleaned it up as best I can. It's not, as I said, it's not perfect. It's got a crack there, and the writing's come off there. I was going to go to a arts and crafts shop and maybe get some silver paint to touch that up, but of course I won't be able to do that now for another month until we all get the green light to go out again. So that can wait for now. It's no big major. So without further ado, I might as well kick it in the guts and see it going. I think I've turned the variac up, haven't I? Yep, variac's been turned up. We'll turn on to full mains. I've misplaced my test pattern DVD. I had it the other day, and now I can't find it. So I'm gonna show you a bit of old classic Monty Python on here. Oh, there's the stupid splash screen. And yeah, you might notice actually if you watch this bouncing letterbox thing going around, you'll notice as it gets to the top, it gets a wee bit stretched. It's the best I could do with linearity. I just couldn't. It's basically at its best. So, like I said, it's an old telly. Can't expect perfection from something like this. Right, hopefully it's at the same place where it starts. There we go. Sorry about the flickering there. Yeah, so.
Do you like this? Or how about this? Or perhaps you prefer this latest model? Then why not come to us? We supply only the very best model. After the show, why not visit the Nagondola restaurant? Just 2 minutes from this performance. The manager...
Yeah, the tuning is definitely working. I said the fine tuning is definitely working okay, and it's yeah. It's all.
Or why not ask the cook for something really hot? Yes, for an evening you'll never forget.
It's actually got a nice picture. It's sharp, it's defined, it's good. It's got a really healthy picture tube in it.
The management regrets that it will not be showing a feature film this evening as it eats into the profits.
Well, that's quite enough of that. And now a policeman near Rottingdeans. Albatross!
Inspector. I'm terribly sorry, but I was sitting on a park bench over there. Took my coat off for a minute, and then I found my wallet had been stolen and £15 taken from it.
Well, did you see anyone take it? Anyone hanging around? Or?
No, there was no one there at all. Trouble.
Oh, there's not very much we can do about that, sir.
Do you want to come back tomorrow, Rex?
Yeah, all right.
Oh, gosh.
Mr. Burtonshaw?
Me, Doctor.
No, me, Doctor.
Yes, I know, it's got good contrast, good brightness, yeah, everything's good. It's, as far as I'm concerned, it's pretty, as far as I'm concerned, it's done. Might as well enjoy it now, so.
Me, nurse. You, Mr. Burtonshaw. She, sister. You, doctor. No, doctor. Call ambulance. Keep warm. Drink, doctor. Eat, sister. Cook, Mr. Burtonshaw. Nurse. Me. You, doctor. Me, doctor. You, Mr. Burtonshaw. She, nurse.
But my wife, nurse.
Your wife, not nurse. She, nurse. Your wife, patient. Be patient. She, nurse. Your wife. Me, doctor. You, three. You, two. You, Philip. You, Dan. Euphemism. Me, doctor. Albatross!
Yeah, like I said, you know, definitely no flickering. Obviously, it's just the refresh rate of the camera and the phone.
I like to see John the Baptist impersonation of Graham Hill.
Yes, it's historical impersonation. When you're the present can make those in the past stars of the future. And here is your host for tonight, Wally Wiggins.
Hello, good evening, and welcome to Historical Impersonation. And we kick off tonight with Cardinal Richelieu and his impersonation of Petula Clark. Cardinal Richelieu, 16 stone of pure man. And now your favorite Roman Emperor, Julius Caesar, as Eddie Waring.
And yeah, there we have it. The conclusion and wrap up of the video on the restoration of this Pi TV. So thanks for watching, and yeah, stay tuned for more videos in the future.